Live. Well. This Nolan Wells case has really pent the elite Negroes against the hood Negroes. And I'm caught in the middle. I'm caught in the middle because I was a house Negro, make no mistake, a hood Negro, who brains and intelligence got her access to the house. The only thing is, when I got out the house, I didn't bow. I didn't beg. I didn't sleep. I didn't cut anybody's throat. I just stayed silent and I watched and I studied. And I tried to revolt initially. And I got slapped on my hand. And I got quiet. And I started to do more listening than speaking. See, I'm caught between two worlds. I'm too ghetto for the burbs, but I'm too burb for the ghetto. You see, the elite, I don't have the pedigree. My mama and daddy didn't kiss ass to get me anything. They said, if you want to get it, you get it on your own. But the hood niggas don't accept me. Because, we're the brandies of the hoods. We go to Catholic school. Parents dressed us nice. We lived middle class in poor neighborhoods. So we're not accepted by the black elites because we don't have that parental pedigree. And we're not accepted by the hood because we lived in the hood, but the hood didn't live in us. We had the bang, we had the fist fight, we were picked at, we were bullied, but we held our own. And we kept our eyes on the prize. The prize, they told us to go get educated. Just get educated, and they'll judge you by the content of your character. But that was all bullshit. No, because it didn't matter how good you are. You see our credentials. We have to be 3 times as good. And even though we're 3 times, 4 times good, smarter, stronger, faster, we're still treated like Muhammad Ali says, a nigga. So now this case is bringing out all our pathology, all that has culminated to this point from the time we were kidnapped off the continent, the coast of Africa, until now. Everything is coming out because you see, there have been plenty of black foundational black people who were actually black mamas, like the Tamir Rices, like Trayvon Martin, like Jordan Davis. There were black mothers whose backs were not rubbed, whose hands were not held, who were given millions and millions of dollars, even though they were supposed to be in the upper middle class. So all this is coming to a head. An Asian mom runs to the black community for the first time because guess what? She said phenotype. Phenotype. Because they thought her son was what? A nigga. But I don't think racism had anything to do with it. I think she did not protect her son. She did not let him know about the phenotype enough. That he got too comfortable. He got too comfortable. I told my kids, I don't care if they're around black kids, orange kids, purple kids, don't put your drinks down. Don't drink nothing that's open. Don't always open a can and drink from a can that you personally open. Don't leave it laying around. Go back and drink. I taught them to live in a world where there are devils. And devils, you're not a devil because of the color of your skin. You're a devil because of the content of your character. When we got over here in suburbia, I never let them forget anything. And I was like a hawk on them. That's the difference between a foundational black mother and an Asian mother. I said hi. Now sit down and listen. So this weekend, I was supposed to go to the National Bar Association. And I really was only going to hang out with my friend Bobby Edmonds, my mentor. Because I really don't like what I'm seeing among the black bar. I don't understand how they choose their cases. I reached out to two attorneys, Ben Crump and what's this guy name? He used to be head of the Black Panther Party. Oh God, what's his name? Malik Shabazz. About my cousin being brutalized by cops in Paterson, New Jersey. Guess what I got? Crickets. And I'm a black lawyer. See, you know what? I figured things out in life. If people can't, if they know you're married and they know you can't sleep with you, I'm not saying these people aren't like that, but I just noticed you men online. The Cheyenne Bryans, you give her all the attention. You give, but the NDIREs you want to call nappy headed hoes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are full of it. If you can't sleep with a woman, if a woman's not a silly woman, you don't want to have anything to do with her. Now I'm one of them. I'm one of their colleagues. I reached out to them directly. Guess what, crickets? Back 10 years ago, had you taken care of Dan Roy Henry Jr., DJ, the Pace University football player who was killed by Pleasantdale cops, guess what? We may not would have had a Nolan Wells today. I don't know how these people pick the cases. I don't know how they do it. I have no idea. I don't understand. I know I'm not a civil rights attorney. I used to be a criminal attorney. And now I'm a corporate attorney. But I don't understand how they pick cases. I really don't. I never understood how they got behind someone who was on drugs, resisting arrest. No, the optics were not good. A police officer kneeling on his neck. I don't care about him. He got what he deserved. But people would raise millions and millions of dollars of a man who brutalized a pregnant woman, okay, who wasn't there for his kids. Thank God that his kids got trust. But I just don't understand how these cases are picked. I have no idea. Is there a committee? I don't have anything. I don't have any idea. This case, I don't understand why a family who was well off, who was working, who had health insurance, needed $1 million. When Colin Kaepernick paid for the autopsy, that didn't tell us much, okay? And then all we know is that the neck organs were missing. Still inconclusive. Okay? We waited for that. And then Tyler Perry covered the funeral expenses. We're not here to pay people bills. There's mothers in the hood every day. Ain't nobody paying their bills. They gotta make it do what they do. You got two working, healthy people living upper middle class, and it's embarrassing you raising all these money. Now they're multimillionaires. And they playing the system. You see, they playing it. Girl, she said, I'm going to put on a dashiki. My hair, I'm going to make it wet, give it the wetty look, the wet curly look. I'm going to play till I find out what happened to my son. And I feel like we're being played. And that's what happened with the light skin. The light skin, that's the part of the pathology. You can have you can have Coach Cheyenne go around and do all this stuff and haven't had not one charge filed against her. And she's still mocking you. Not only is she mocking you, they gave her Netflix. Someone who's clearly not clearly, but may allegedly be suffering from delusion behavior. I don't know. I'm a lawyer. I'm not a psychiatrist or psychiatrist. I don't know what the hell's wrong with her. But she's fixated on being educated without the credentials. But as long as she got a big booty and a BBL and she's light skinned and you guys just let her just run amok. Meanwhile, you're not bigging up the sisters, with the natural hair. The smart ones that did it, that went there, did what they had to do, did the credentials. None of y'all bigging them up. Y'all giving this woman all the attention. Every video you make, you give her what she wants. Attention. Because you care more about the money instead of the pathology that's being played out. The patheticness that's being played out. Look at Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj have held for a long time. She was the main the plant. They plant her up as being the I never liked her style. I never liked her style. She kept women out. She was the gatekeeper for a while. She was the female rapper on a pedestal. She's very disrespectful. Just basically jacked everything Little Kim did. Very disrespectful. Always been she wasn't foundational black. And guess what? Now she ran over to the white man. She ran over to Donald Trump to protect her. And now she talking shit about the black community. The black community that made her rich. Same thing, Cardi B, another industry. I will never understand. This chick went and married a foundational black man, had some babies, calling us niggas, okay, thinking she better than us, thinking she's smart. I don't know why they hold these rappers up like, like they scholars, but they feel more comfortable talking to the rappers and the athletes than they do the scholars, the black scholars. Been very disrespectful. Go and get pregnant by another man who got 50 million baby mamas, and everybody's like she's goals, like applauding that bullshit. But being mad at NDRE because she brings up that a song is low vibrational. You are sick. Our community is sick on every single letter. You got women right here on this app who have allowed men, homosexual men, to disrespect them, starting from Funky Dineva. Y'all built their platforms, and they think they can compete with you. And you guys sit there and make sure they have money in their pocket. When their sisters on here telling us about natural hair, skincare, being better women, but you never big up their platforms. We are sick. We are sick. We are more in love and more nurturing to our pathology, to our patheticness, to our narcissism, to our pain, because we don't want to heal. We don't want to grow up. We don't want to let it go because that's all we know, because that's our excuse not to be a better us. Black women, we got to get it together. For real, for real. And we can't have this elite versus the hood because we need each other. We need bangers and we need those that can go into places that the hood chicks can't go. We're more powerful together. I'm not going to apologize for my credentials. I'm not going to walk around like I don't have credentials. But at the same time, I'm not going to act like I'm better because I have credentials. I may carry myself better in terms of more quote unquote respectable. But don't, believe it or not, believe me, I know how to bang physically and in court. That's why I stay away from people. We don't do all that talking in North Jersey and New York. Forget all this internet bickering. Throw the hands up, meet up, throw hands, get it over with, or shut the fuck up. It's just that simple. Good morning. But this Nolan Wells case has put a mirror up. Let me tell you something. I had a soror whose son, everybody was D9 in the family. Guess what one of her twin sons did? Committed a murder suicide. I had another soror here in Gwinnett County. Guess what her sons did to her? Try to kill her and her husband. Since when? Since when did black people do it? They didn't even do that during slavery. These kids are spoiled. We spoiled them. Yeah, exactly. Forget all that talking. I mean, you got people, that's all right. Like I said, I'm working on some things. People gonna be surprised soon. Nah, all that talking, nah. Putting up people dead, folks, playing with people's children, playing with people's graves. Nah, we don't do that. Mm-mm. I'm gonna teach people respect. Yes, I'm back. I'm back outside. Yeah, God didn't want me to hook up with them elite Negroes. He want me to stand alone. I'm an eagle. I'm an eagle. I'm an eagle. I will hook up with the hood people before I hook up with the elite people. That's for sure. That's for sure. Because at least the hood people haven't forgotten who they are. But these elite Negroes, they on some kind of bullshit. You sitting up there at the press conference, rubbing this married woman's back. For what? Her husband's there. Let her husband rub her back. Why are you holding her hands? I ain't see all this coddling for Tamir Rice's mother, for Trayvon Martin's mother, for India Kager's mother. Y'all darn sure didn't show up for Dan Roy Henry Jr. I didn't see y'all rubbing Eric Gardner's mother or wife like that, or whatever, baby mama. I don't know if they were married. God rest her soul. I ain't see all this for the black ones. I ain't see all the rubbings and huggings. I ain't even see that with Tawana Broadley. Nah, we got this game fucked up. For real, for real. And I'm tired of it. Yeah, I'm outside. I'm going to say what I have to say because I'm tired of all them black, the Congressional Black Caucus, the black pastors, and the Divine Nine. Yeah, I'm a part of Divine Nine. Yeah, that's right. I am. I don't care if y'all don't trust me. I don't care if y'all say I'm boule. I gives no fucks. You don't know nothing about me. I ain't trying to impress none of y'all. No one from the hood and no elite person. God got me. I'm an eagle. I was meant to fly alone. I'm done.